Hello there everybody. I was planning to do a live stream today, but as you can probably see, that hasn't worked out. Might help if my account was allowed to. As you can see, this is our office just here. Yeah, you need to wait like 24 hours, so probably tomorrow. Hopefully. There's still a chance that we won't manage it. And actually now I'm going to tab, because as you can see, I finished mowing the field and started windrowing. And I was like, nah, I'd better do this on camera, because it's a job that we won't be doing that often, and well, we will be doing it fairly often, but not that often. So yeah, hopefully manage the live stream tomorrow, and possibly one on Sunday, depends on how I'm feeling. Because right now I am bored. Like really bored. Hoping to make 2 or 3 videos today. Hoping being the key word. It depends on how it goes. But yeah. Got to get all this windrowed up, because can't bale it if it isn't windrowed really. Well, you can, but it takes ages and a lot harder. Plus, I really do like this Crone windrower that we bought in the last episode. And I hadn't used it before, but I'd seen it in operation on a video like once or twice, so I was like, I'll use it, see if it's any good. And yeah, it turns out it is very, very good. It's like I think it's a Kuhn. Oh, I'll check quickly. No, it's in here. Yeah, it's like the Kuhn GA, but it's the Swadro. It's really nice. As you can see, it's twin rotor. Or is it rake? I can't remember. I'm tired. Wouldn't believe it, but I'm trying to make 3 videos when tired, but you know. Don't have anything else to do today because finished all my schoolwork early. So as you can see, this is a very, very quick job. So I don't know what we're probably going to run the baler on the New Holland, I'm thinking. But at the same time, I kind of feel like putting it on the Massey, because the Massey's quite a nice tractor, and yeah. Kind of just feel like giving the New Holland a bit of a break. Well, yes, I was mowing with the Massey. It's also mainly our cultivation one, but really this is gonna work out fine for us. Well, very quickly, I need to see what cultivator we actually have, because I'm not terribly sure. Oh, we don't have a cultivator, we have a plough. I'm gonna have to replace that, because I don't like ploughs. I also don't really like that drill very much. It's nice enough, but it's a bit weird. I don't know what it is. Oh wait, no, I don't need a new cultivator. This is a direct. So we've sold that. That gets an extra 10 grand to go towards probably the sheep and renting that telehandler. So I don't believe we can get a front loader for any of our tractors. And if we can, then I didn't know about it. Actually, the T6 might be able to. Hold on, I'll quickly check. I think the T6 is in medium, isn't it? Yeah, just here. Oh wait, no, you can get a front loader on this. I think the telehandler is generally going to be better for us for size-wise, and also it's going to be on rent, so it's kind of, if I don't like it, I can replace it. Plus it means I can try out a new machine that I downloaded a couple of days ago. Well, came out like 2 or 3 days ago. Came out on the same day as chellington, I'm pretty sure, maybe the day before. One of the two. Yeah, I'm also hoping to make a video today on Greenwich Valley. Or maybe 2 on it. It depends on how busy I am. Well, not how busy, but like game-wise, what I feel like doing. But then again, it is I'm gonna have to delete the Purbeck series. I'm thinking, because my Purbeck farm has been replaced because I wasn't thinking straight. And I've gone and deleted it. So yeah. Once again, my logic is saved for day. Not. Also, is it possible to press the correct key? Never knew it was so difficult. Don't really need to look behind this. As you can see, it's very much... Yep, that's us at the end. Good. Then we're gonna go down the dirt track and attach the baler. Will I do the massey? But then again, first I want to buy a pressure washer if we don't already have one, I think. So we've got to go up to the dirt track that's just up here. Well, it's up right and then a bit along, but it'll be no time to get there. I really do like this chellington map that's come out. It's really nice. Oops, forgot to look there. I forgot about braking early and turning off cruise control. You know, it does automatically do it when you brake or accelerate. I forgot about brake for a bit, which is so smart of me. But it is just up here that there is the dirt track. Oh, and of course there is going to be a car. I will get out in front of it. This is a very rough section. I'm gonna go kind of slow on it just because I don't want to make the windrower fly. I'm sure it can be parked in here, can it not? I think it can. Right now we will use the baler on this, just because I don't feel like switching tractors again. No, this is a very awkward thing to reverse. Actually, this isn't going to fit in the shed, is it? Oh, we can try. Hopefully it doesn't have collisions on the very top of this shed. On the edge metal bit. No, there's collisions. Brilliant, that's the only problem with having a tall windrower. Collisions. It'll definitely fit in that shed just there. Oh, and then there's the baler. I'm gonna get this properly into the shed. And get all that dropped off, and then I'm gonna bale it and then get the pressure washer. Or no, maybe get the pressure washer, but I won't pressure wash. Oh wait, no, because I have this mod enabled. Press and turn it, like, cleans the vehicles for you. And I want to... I'm only going to attach the PT over at the field, actually, because I know I just feel like not attaching it, because in real life I wouldn't really want a PTO attached whilst driving along the road. Don't know why, I just feel like you don't do that in real life. This has also got a really tall butt roof area. It'd be kind of awkward if you were taking a fully extended boot on a telehandler through there not thinking. It's actually a really rough track. Like, rougher than you think. Well, you can see the suspension on the seat. Plus, it's actually really steep compared to what you think when you're at the bottom. So we've got to go back down around. Then we can go into the field and start baling. Or no, I will do an indoor cam. I mean, first person I think it is. Yeah, it is, isn't it? No, this is third person. I've gone and got myself confused. You wouldn't believe I've played thousands and thousands of hours FS. So as you can see, this is wet grass, but it's a windrow of it, as you can see, but it should hopefully be bailable. Now I'm gonna do them wheels there. Right, that's it all on. So, oh wow, that's kind of weird how much dust it lets out. I have a feeling it isn't meant to do that. What's the unload button? That's why. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly hop out. You can't see a difference. That just looked like grass. I don't know, maybe that looks like actually might be a little bit different from normal. But yeah. Yeah, it's just classing it as grass. Okay, that's good. Although it does seem to fill the baler a lot faster than I thought it would. Unload the bale. So as most of my viewers will know, baling is a very repetitive job in FS. But the worst is bale stacking. It gets really boring. Next episode of Challenge is probably going to be live. But I could not tell you. I might make another, but I probably won't. So as I said, I'll have to delete all the purbacks, so that's another series that's gonna become something. In fact, I'm thinking I might do another series on Sandy Bay, because I just feel like it's kinda something that I kinda would enjoy making a fair bit. Yeah, I was going to place that pressure washer, but I haven't yet, as you can see. So this is our second pedal, and then now it'll be up and down, as you can see. Yeah, it's actually, when you're watching FS, it feels that jobs take a lot longer than it does when you're playing. For anybody who doesn't know, so this job feels like it's taking no time, but to you guys it might feel like quite a bit. And we're gonna have to slow down just there because that's just full. So there's quite a few bales coming off this field, it looks like. Yeah, it's going to be enough to feed a couple of sheep. There isn't tons, but there is enough to get us going for a bit. Because if you think about it, we will be creating a fair bit, but not an absolute ton, but because, you know, we still got up and down to do, and it's not going to be that many sheep, maybe 20, 30. And that's just full again. Oh wow, it's the simple things that you notice after playing a while. I never noticed that the PTOs actually shake. Or whatever it said, can't make out what that is. I think it's watershed, I think it said. watershed. German of some description. At least it sounds very German, I should say. I think it is, but it might be something else, I don't know. As you can see the grass get picked up into the baler. Anybody who doesn't know basically gets rolled up into a bale, as you can see, from rollers. And then, yeah. Anyway, he doesn't really know what's interested in farming, but doesn't really have much knowledge of it, because like, we haven't been, I know as in like they're done, but like as in we haven't had much time learning about it. Like I've been around farming friends for, well, 5-10 years. No, not 10, probably 7. Yeah, as you can see, there's the rollers. Rolling it creates a bale, and then gets full and releases. Surely this must have been fertilised, because if you look at it, we're getting that much bales off of it. It can't be just normal. It has to be fertilised. It must have been fertilised. I think that was pretty much yeah, that was a perfect stop. Like we're already at 40% pretty much at 50, 60, 70, 79. That's 79% for about a row. It's quite impressive how much we're getting. Didn't mean to turn the thing on, the lights. So as you can see, the New Holland does get a fair bit of work here. And I think also it's going to be kind of our smallest tractor that we have, other than if we get an old vintage kind of just yard kind of style. Probably. But I'm thinking that if we're getting the telehandler, we'll have to hire a low loader of some description, surely. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take the Massey down. All we're gonna need for it is a bale for it. That is gonna be it. Because also at some point we're gonna head down with the pickup when we're needing it to go and pick up a broom to clean out of your like the sheep pens. Or pen, like the mess that they make. So I think, yeah, we're gonna. This is probably going to be a bit longer of a video than normal, because we're going to go down and pick up the telehandler and trailer that we're going to rent. Plus also, of course, I've got to just bale this a little bit more. Oh, there's going to be a tiny bit left. Go down. I was pressing Y, but it wasn't going down for a minute. Right, I'm gonna clear up inside the baler and detach the power takeoff. I'm gonna keep the hoses on, so well, I'll show you what happens if you don't. And then if I turn this on, as you can see, only the tractor beacons go on. And then if I attach the hoses, oh, it's you need to get in the tractor before it starts working the back lights. It's all the electricals on the back basically. It went a bit off there. But I'm hoping to eventually grow this farm to be a fairly big agricultural business. Possibly own a lot of fields and other farms and stuff. Multiple animals. Eventually we might do horses, but I'm not sure. Because, whilst, yes, it's a lot of work, they do bring in a fair bit of money. Anything coming? Nope. Quickly clean off New Holland. We can leave the baler attached, I think, because it's not really gonna be up to much for a fair while, and obviously we need to get down to the store to pick it up. Like to pick up the telehandler and all that stuff. So I'll just park both them up along somewhere. Probably shouldn't be going at speeds down there. In fact, we'll just park it up along here. And we'll have to walk over to the Massey. Actually, no, I'll sprint, but you know. I'll quickly rent them when I get into the Massey. And then you guys will see what we're taking, at least. Because I'm not sure if I'll get there before the end of the video. So it is the John Deere 4500 that I am actually renting. As you can see, it's Mitas tires. Or at least I think that's how you pronounce it. Almost bought that. And then I also need some bale spikes. And I also will need a small trailer. What kind of trailer will we get, I wonder? I don't have that many good ones. Well, I do have a couple, but that's 16 ton. I think a 16 ton is more than enough. But yeah, we'll get that. That's just down to 73,000. Oh wait, no, I want to pick that up. Because the Deere is going to be a little bit slower. Plus, I don't really want to take it on the road, and also I was thinking to get a loader anyway for long term as well, if I can speak. Is that kind of another route that we could take that would save time? No, I think that this is the fastest route that we normally take. Still takes a minute, but you know, almost that. Yeah, our indicators are on, it's just that it doesn't have anything to show that in the cab. Okay, I'm not going to indicate if it's just because you can't actually see whatever it is. So as you can see, this Massey is quite nice. We're just coming up on the road that we have to go down. Or isn't it this one? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Just making sure. I was pretty sure it was, but it was a bit... I wasn't 100%. Maybe about 90% sure. So yeah, the store is just down here. But I remember this from 17, this little bridge just here. I remember the amount of times that I have had a vehicle on the back of a trailer and flipped it, or if I've gotten a pile of wood and forgotten to strap it and then flipped it. So I just clip the side of the bridge quite often. So we need to reverse up to the trailer and get it all attached, and then get a John Deere. Yeah, it's all ours. Well, not ours, but all rented, so we don't have to go in and speak to anybody. Yeah, all them hoses. Oh, that's kind of cool, that blue kind of line covery thing. For some reason it is being awkward, so I'm gonna run way away from... Yeah, no, it'll let me. That's weird. Oh, this does actually have straps, nice. Not that it's any use for what we're taking, but you know. So yeah, this is the John Deere that we just rented. As you can see, it's quite nice. I actually really like that. What is... I think it's different controls from ours, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it might help if I start the engine before I try to drive off anywhere. Quite like that. It's a bit weird, but that's mainly because I haven't really used any John Deere telehandlers before. I think that this is actually the first time ever being in one in FS. But yeah, it is. Because I haven't had any other John Deere telehandler mods. Had front loaders, that kind of thing. But never had a telehandler. It's quite nice. Oh, I have a vehicle strap mod, don't I? So that's strapped done to the trailer so it can't come off. If I show you quickly, it's added in wheel chocks. And very quickly, it's just one of the trucks with the back doors open. Yeah, is there anything in it? No. I find it interesting just to look at it if there's anything in it. But I really do like what he's done to the store. This guy who cleans it, I think. Or at least that's what it looks like it is. Yeah, this is a very, very nice trailer. Well, in general it's a nice machinery combo. But I really do like the Massey for most jobs. I am quite a fan of Massey's, in case you can't tell. Massey, New Holland and John Deere and Ford, that's really my Ford tractors that I go to. I sometimes go to Case, but not that often. Sometimes go to JCV, but once again, not that often. I don't actually really like the Challengers. I tried them, but they're a bit... I don't like how tracked they are, and if you ask me, they're a bit big, and their turning circle is too tight for what it should be, if you ask me, like compared to machines, so it just doesn't feel right, even though it probably is right, if you know what I mean. But I really like how I got that realistic beacons finally enabled. I might even get 4 videos made today, I don't know. What's the weather like outside? Unlikely that I'd make one outside, but there's always a chance. Right, that's us almost back at the yard. I'll quickly drop all the equipment kind of down off the trailer. So I was thinking I'd make this video to be around 32 minutes, this is 29 minutes. I'm going to cut stuff out of this video, but at the same time it's kind of like... This video hasn't really had anything that I should really cut out. And it looks like the wheels... Oh yeah, they do go down a fair bit. That's probably just a suspension. No, it isn't suspension, it's actually the wheels themselves. Yeah, that doesn't matter, it's still very, very good. Like both the mods. The trailer, John Deere. And so it's that strapping one. Where will we put this? Probably in that shed with the door open. Or then again, this small shed looks like a nice home for it. tight, but I'll fit it in here. So that's that in here. Yeah, that's about a good distance. Surprised I managed to make this in here. I don't think you would with a proper tractor like the Massey, but just because this has got 4-wheel steer, then you can just about make it in. This is actually quite a nice yard if you ask me. There's little details like this, or this little fuel thing, pipes, random tyres, a random brick that's smashed to fall off who knows where. An old garden sink. Like, there's random stuff and also there's stuff that 100% makes sense. A water container, that makes sense. Old barrels make sense. Random bricks don't quite so much, but you know, they have to. I'm gonna see if the shed is open quickly. I mean, not open, but if it has anything in it. Good, it doesn't. I can slip the trailer off in bare bin. It's going to be a bit of an awkward reverse, but it's still going to be quite possible. It's a bit awkward getting it in here, but I'll manage. It's mainly this shed in front that's causing me to not have as much run up to get it in easier. Now that should hopefully be just about good. I'll quickly check what it is, but it should be. Oh wow, that's maybe a bit close. It's almost hitting, but it's just not. Right, I'll detach these hoses, take off the whole trailer. Quite like how the linkage kind of folds up by quite a height when you're putting the trailer on. Anyway, now I need to get the tractor back in the shed. And then that'll be the end of this video. Sorry about it being so long. If you managed to watch to this far, then good job. I certainly couldn't. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Just quickly checking if I owned the BJ. Yeah, so as I said, hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, hope you had a good time, and hopefully see you in another video. Bye.